And a lot of people, listen, a lot of people in Maggie's lives have told her, what she was doing was wrong, or listen, you need to slow down on doing this, or you shouldn't be
Right.
doing this. You're absolutely right. You can't make her do the right thing, but you can give her the information and say, you collect, over $1,000 a month with, the
Because it's facts.
the entitlements from the government to help you live day to day.
Yep.
Um, and if you're making more than that, then the government is expecting that you're going to let them know.
Right. Because
But
in
you can give
SSI,
her,
if Maggie is getting SSI, that would TikTok income would be enough to suspend her benefits. And
yep,
if she was truly reporting that, then she wouldn't have benefits
exactly.
because they look at that because you're only going to make certain amount per month. We've said this over and over. I feel bad for the people. My thing is I feel bad for the people that innocently come into this with Maggie and be like, okay, I'm just being a friend to Maggie. I'm just, things like that because people do not know. People don't know
You
that
know, go on, go on.
that Maggie's using them to her benefit. If Maggie says that she can't have a cash app of her own, there's a reason why.
Right. And there's, people, let's say people scroll into her live and don't know anything about her. And, they listen to her story, she needs food, she needs money for food and all that. We've always said it before. There are a lot of people on this app that genuinely want to help people. They have very good hearts and
Yep.
they want to help people that are struggling. But the fact that Maggie really is in no shape or form struggling, is the deception that she's doing on here.
Mhm.
And that's those are the people that I feel sorry for, because people that would normally help people out, when they get burned, chances are somebody in real need, isn't going to get the help that they're looking for.
Correct, Skibby. I agree with you 100% there, and you know that.
Mhm.
100%. And it's the innocence people. And we're not saying that anybody can control what Maggie does. What we're saying is don't enable this type of behavior and be cautious. Be very cautious of people.
And the thing is this: the best thing people can do is give her the right information. So when it does come down and she starts getting in trouble for it, you yourself can feel like, what, I told her what the right thing to do was. She didn't do it. She got herself into this mess. My hands are clean.
Yep. And Skimmy, if you listened to her live the other night when we were in, I think it was Melly Mel's live after that when Maggie went live.
Yep.
The first thing she said on that live was, "Ain't nobody gonna stop my money. I know how to hustle."
Yep. Yeah. And last night she said the same thing when I told her that the money train was ending. And she muted me. She goes, "My money train's not going to end. I'm going to get back on here tomorrow morning, and I'm going to get that 150, and I'm going to go shopping." Boo boo.
Yeah, boo boo. Well, guess what, boo boo? You better hope that that money can help you pay all the shit back that you've scammed,
Yeah, she
because you
she's in
will
a
be required to pay it back. Trust and believe that.
she's in a heap of trouble. It
And
is the bottom line. She's done a lot of things on here. As Mel said, and as Tatiana said, and as Victoria said. This was the ultimate. And we always talk about how people have different levels of acceptance for people, but when you cross that line and you do something that even your best supporters are disgusted with, I mean, it's over.
for
It's over.
sure. And it's disgusting. What really got me was using a death to try to gain monetarily because you want to travel the fucking world
Yep.
and go to Vegas.
Yep.
Going that low enough to say, "Hey, I lost a family member. Can you support the funeral causes?" That's disgusting because she stood on that. and she doubled down on it. And then she went and had some whoever the hell the person was on the phone the other night that did this with her. You're just as shitty as she is.
Yep. And somebody said, Joe Marie said, I don't think she realizes the trouble she's in. No, she doesn't, because she's been doing this for so long and she's been getting away with it for so long. But now that people are calling her out on it, I mean, that's going to be a huge problem for her, because she's bringing a lot of attention to her situation. And there are a lot of people for different reasons that have had enough. And it's not hard to report somebody for social security fraud. It's not hard to get the information to the right people. People are doing that now. And the other thing I want to say is this. I've seen I've seen GoFundMe's, with people that need money for funeral services and all that. And I don't really question that, but these people also have the name of the funeral service. They have like the names of, the people that are, their brothers or sisters or their wives or whatever. And, they have all the pertinent information out there where you can do your research and find that, yes, indeed, this person, has passed away, or, this person did get in a serious car accident, and, their medical expenses are extraordinary, and they need money. But the fact that the limited information and the questionable information she put on that GoFundMe is the reason why people started really looking into it.
Right, because she put that, like she said the other night, Skimmy, I think you actually brought this up about her being the oldest sibling. Was it the oldest or the youngest, she said?
Yeah, she's all over the place with that. She said she was the youngest, and then, and then there was the thing about the youngest of five siblings. That was just a mistake. That was a big mistake on her part, because it's so easy to find who her siblings are, and there's no five siblings in her family. I mean, there's just not. There's three. It's her and her brother and her sister, and that's it. So to make up the fact that you have two other siblings, it's such an easy lie to uncover. Um, so that was just, that was a dumb move on her part. And the fact that, she wouldn't give the funeral home name, and then, the fact that she kept going back and forth from he passed away to, oh no, he's not passed away, he's still on a ventilator, to, oh, he died, he passed away of frostbite. And then she texted somebody and said that it was another reason. And when you start lying and the lies start catching up to you, then people start looking at every aspect of what you've been saying. You open up a can of worms, and people are going to go down that rabbit hole, and people are going to, you know, they're going to find out that information. You know,
100%. And if you tell them that, like I heard three different stories the other night. I heard that he was mugged outside. I heard that it was frostbite, and then it was an aneurysm.
right, right. So I mean, and that, I always say to people on this app, just, things aren't going to happen overnight.